Yes, hello to you, our dear viewers. I want to greet you all. This is Euroforum. Moses Mugisha is my name. As the world is getting back from its knees from the corona wave, a few places are still down, though some places are getting back into business. Some businesses have survived the wave, others are totally down, and yet some ideas have been kept ongoing. And amongst those, we have a guest with us who has kept his idea, his business surviving, and is right here with us, one of the directors of Golden Safaris. He's here with us to share with us a few things about Golden Safaris, and we are glad to have him around. I want to greet you all, our dear Euroforum viewers. This is a Sunday evening, time to relax, and I want to imagine that around the world, people are having good time on this Sunday evening. Martin Tip.
Yes, Mr. Mugisha.
AKA Tip, Facebook username, Instagram username. We are glad to have you. May you please greet our viewers.
Hello, good evening, dear viewers. I'm so humbled to have gotten this opportunity to come and talk to you about Golden Safaris and who we are. It's a great privilege for me to be here. And thank you, Mr. Moses Mugisha, for this great opportunity.
Yes, we are equally honored to have you around and have you speak to us and speak to the Euroforum audience. Yes. Dear viewers, for those of you who have already tuned in, we value so much the time you spare to watch Euroforum. For those of you who take time to share, like our page, and subscribe on our YouTube channel, you do us good, and we pray that you keep the fire burning. Martin Tip, aka Tip, is it this social media username?
Yes, you're right. That's the nickname I use.
You should be one of the lucky few who have survived the wave, the corona wave, to be standing more so in your venture, the tourism or the tours and travel venture. Many businesses have closed down, as you probably know. Yes. And having you come to us or come to the Euroforum audience to speak about Golden Safaris raises a bit of curiosity how you've made it. And of course, it's a privilege. So I want to ask you, Martin Tip. Yes. Which one is so familiar? I mean, to the people who know you. Tip, Martin Tip.
They know me as Tip.
Tip. Yes. So we shall go along Tip. Okay. Yes, to our Euroforum viewers, we are actually having mostly shows in Uganda, but this time around, we are taking the cruise in English. Martin Tip is a Ugandan, but given his other name, he is not a Muganda. So, but you really bear with us that we combine both languages. Kasavu Kanyama. Sebo Martin Tip, may you please greet our viewers in that other language, the Jap language?
I must greet them in Uganda. Balamusiza basebo ne banyabo alabira fa balungi nesimenye nnyo okubeera wano ku Euroforum UG n'omukisa gw'amaanyi eri okutuusa eddoboozi lyange erimmwe n'okubalaga kye tulinawo ga Golden Safaris n'okubalaga Uganda how beautiful Uganda nga weeri. Ndi musanyufu nnyo naye ekitiibwa kikwasa Mukama Katonda omulungi.
Wow, you really sounded eloquent, eh? Yes, of course, like any businessman, you know where the taste of your customers are. It is about getting closer to them, that you can swing between different languages. I actually expected you to greet them in the Jap language, but at least you know that people are from different walks of life, and you took it in Uganda. So Golden Safaris, when the way the name sounds, it sounds big, it sounds travel, it sounds tours. The time I heard this name, I almost confused it with Is it Rwenzori Safaris?
Yeah, but we're different from
You're
Rwenzori
different.
Safari. Yeah, yes.
Tell me about Golden Safaris. Basically, the name, the name, and a few bit of who you are and what you stand for.
Golden Safaris, we are a company that organizes individual tours and group tours within Uganda, and we are about showing the people what Uganda is really made of and the beauty that is in Uganda. That's what makes us golden.
Okay, Golden Safaris.
Yes.
Yes, Golden Safaris. I love the fact that you want to show people Uganda. Which people are we talking about? Because Ugandans already know their country. So which people are you talking about here?
I'm talking about
Assume that Ugandans know their country. So, but which people are you talking about?
I'm talking about the foreigners, the people that are staying outside Uganda, in different borders, uh, countries in Europe, Africa at large, Asia, and America, the Americans.
Okay, tip, Martin
Yes.
tip.
Yes.
When you talk about showing people Uganda, what exactly do you mean? Because I'm a Ugandan, in as much as I live in Norway. It's not long ago when I came here. So, in my understanding, I think I know Uganda. So, when you tell me, yes, that when I come to Uganda, you show me Uganda, what do you really mean by showing me Uganda?
What I really mean here is that Uganda is gifted with nature, God-given nature, and also we do have the physical places that were created by man, but they offer that beautiful scenery to a person. He or she would love to spend time with family, individually, or with a group of friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Golden Safaris, who are your target core clients or customers?
Our target core customers, we target the corporate class, working class. We also target the students we also target the business kind of people.
Okay, the business kind of
Yes.
people. Okay, geographically. Now you've broken down social classes, but geographically, who are you targeting?
Our target audience,
Mm.
we target everyone at large. We will not have want everyone to just have a feel of Uganda.
Okay, you want everyone to have a feel of Uganda.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
with us, like most of us who are in the diaspora, we are so proud to mention Uganda
Yes.
everywhere we go. So when at least I know that there is someone who has a company, who has a business that is open to taking people around the Pearl of Africa, it endears me to that person, not just because I personally would love to take a trip to maybe Mountain Renzo, Mountain Elgon, but as well to know that there is someone credible that I can recommend. If somebody here, if a Norwegian here asked me, if someone in Denmark asked me, I know I would have someone to recommend. But as well, if I'm to recommend, Golden Safaris, is it a personal entity? Is it a partnership? Is it an established business? What is authentically? Tell me something about Golden Safaris if I'm to recommend it to someone.
Golden Safaris, it's a partnership. It's not only me on board. I do have my colleagues with me that are on board with me and they work with me to organize these trips because definitely I can't do it alone. So I work with people.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're a registered business or you're a Facebook social media platform. You know there are so many social media platforms lately who disguise as established businesses. And I won't use the word conning, but I will say putting up impressions that they are really doing business. So are you a grounded business or you're basically a social media platform?
No, we are grounded business. We are fully registered with the URMBS and we do have a head office and we do have an address also.
Okay, assuming I'm to place or to book a trip
Yes.
with you.
Yes.
How do I do that?
You book through. We do have at the moment. We're not doing. We don't have a website, but we're working on it. It will be ready in a short time. We're doing bookings through the bank. We do have a bank account in Centenary Bank, and we also do mobile phone, mobile money. Yes.
Okay, so the bookings are basically, should I say on phone?
Yes, they're done on mobile phone at the moment.
And assuming someone would love to visit you physically, where is your physical address?
Our physical address is on Equatorial Mall, basement floor, shop, room number is 305.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Equatorial Mall, basement floor, room number 305.
305, yes.
Yes, to you, our dear viewers who has just joined in with us here, we have one of the directors of Golden Safaris, a tourist, a trip planner, and they are sharing with us who they are and what they do. In as much as the name sounds already speaks it all, but I would also love to get it from the horse's mouth. According to him, if you'd love to find them physically, they are located at where?
Equatorial Mall, basement floor, room number 305.
Yes. And that
That's our
you,
physical address.
Ugandan in the diaspora, a friend of a Ugandan in the diaspora, with us here, he's a gentleman who will take you through, who will show you around the beauty spots of Uganda, the tourist attractions, the beautiful sceneries in Uganda. And for any inquiries, for anything that you would really love to be put across clearly, please just drop a comment. I see a few comments here.
Okay.
Someone called her Hazel Platinum. Platinum.
Yes. Yes.
He says, Tip, I see you. And there is Bana Kulia Luede. There is an emoji of a handwriting that like probably she's implying that I'm noting down. And to you viewer out there, please share this show and drop a comment, ask a question. You know, there is a lot that goes on social media. People have been cheated. There is a lot of swindling.
Right.
There is a lot of fraudery when people come here to put impressions. In line with your credibility and our credibility as Zero Forum, we would love to safeguard the interest of that customer who would love to take your services, who would love to be taken around. I see somewhere I saw a flyer.
Yes.
Advertising a trip. You guys are planning.
Yes, we are planning a trip.
Tell me about that trip.
We're planning a trip to Makshon Falls this time around. We are going back to Makshon Falls and want to show you how it is beautiful to be in the wild of Uganda. I'll show you around the wildlife, the waterfall. No, Makshon Falls has a 43-meter waterfall. It has a very beautiful scenery and it's a good place to be as friends and family.
So tell me about this trip.
The trip, we are paying singles are paying 170 Uganda shillings, and if a couple you pay 340. The trip covers accommodation, transportation. It covers board games. We have games like football, volleyball, matatu, ludo, those local games. We have a game drive in the morning. That will be on the 18th, early morning. We show you around the park. We also have a traditional dance performance from the Acholi culture. We show you how people, the Acholi culture are. We also have a silent disco, campfire, goat roasting, and photography.
Okay.
Yes.
When you mention 170,000 and 340,000.
Yes.
Yes, you've broken down the activities, but what entails the package that I'm paying for? in this 170,000? What am I actually paying for?
You're paying for, first of all, you're paying for your accommodation. We'll cater for it, food board. We'll make sure you eat because that's our responsibility. Security-wise, also make sure you're safe and sound as we got you from Kampala to the park and back to Kampala. The activities, you have entertainment. That's all going on the money you've paid. And the tickets are available also. So if anyone is around Kampala and you've booked via the mobile numbers that are on the flyer, you can contact us and we'll meet you around Kampala. We deliver it to you. Or you can come to our office and make payments there and you get your tickets.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Euroforum has over 2,000 followers, many of who speak English, but there are so many of us, including myself, that would love to be spoken to using our mother tongue or some of our local languages. Could you repeat that same content in Uganda?
Okay. Abalabe baffe abalungi tulinayo road trip. Once again to organize a road trip. Tugenda ku Action Falls, that is in Masindi. Tugenda guno omwezi ennaku z'omwezi 17 paka ennaku z'omwezi 19. Nga buli omu asasula, oba oli single ogenda sasula emitwalo 17, oba oli couple oze n'omwagalwawo ogenda sasula emitwalo 34. Sente ezo zemusasula zikavaringa accommodation awokusula, zijja kavaringa ebyentambula, zijja kavaringa activities, kubanga tujja beera ne activities ez'enjawulo omuli board games, that will be games like abazanya omupiira, volleyball, matatu, ludo. Then tujja beerawo ne traditional dance performance, bajja basanyusamu abazinyi abava mu Acholi culture, bajja balagako amazina gaabwe. Tujja beerawo ne goat roasting, tuokye ku nnyama ey'embuzi. Tujja kuzina ekiro musanyuke mwenna muli ku sente za mwenna mweyagaleko, kubanga ekyo y'ensonga lwaki tuli wano.
Okay, wow.
Yes,
njagadde nnyo engeri gye weetayiza mu nnimi ebbiri. Yes, tusobola n'okuyitako ko abalala muzimu ku nnimi z'omu east oba north east.
Ennimi ezo siri very sure about them.
Awo katukolenga fresh eyo. Yes, kakati omulabe ffe yakatwegattako program gye tuliko ye program yaffe eŋŋanzi gye tuyita lifestyle nga eri sponsored ne bannaffe abakajjansi vacation home. Abo bali ku Entebbe Road. Otuukako mu katale awo katono noyambukirako kaawo n'ogenda n'owa value sente zo. Kati nnaabo ate oba omaze ossulayo ate bano Action for aba Golden Safaris ondooza banaaba ate bakujjaawo ate ne bagenda okwongera bali ku ssente zo. Naye nga tugenda kufunamu ka break katono tukomewo oyongere otubuulira katono ku Golden Safaris ku ki kye twongera okusuubira besides this trip.
Okay.
Mwebale nnyo mwekumye. Break tukomyewo okuva mu kuwumulamu naye nga tuli wano ne Martin Tip aka Tip Tip. ye director omu ku director ba Golden Safaris ng'atubuliramuko. Ssebo mu ddakiika zino entono ezisigaddeyo nja kusaba omulabi waffe atulaba wano omubuulire Golden Safaris in a broader picture. Yes, we know what you do. We know where you're found. We know how to access you. But now, walk 2 steps ahead and cast a light in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from now. Moses Mugisha, who loves to be your client for so many years ahead of time, what should I expect?
What you should expect, Mr. Moses Mugisha and the dear viewer out there, in the next 1-2 years, the future time, one of our mission is to perform and deliver excellent quality services to our clients, providing them unforgettable travel memories, enjoyable guaranteed services that will exceed their expectations. With this objective, we aim to earn the reputation as Golden Safaris.
Okay.
Yes.
It sounds very promising and well packaged and composed, I must say. But taking it down in pieces, when we speak of Golden Safaris, it is a trip organizer. It is venturing into business with huge companies who have been there for years, very reputable companies with high quality standards. So tell me, like for the trip that is due on the 17th to 19th September,
Yes.
Having paid for this ticket, expecting accommodation, transport, and security, as you said, am I using my own car? Am I using my own transport means? Or you're having cars that are taking care of this?
No, to answer that question, we do have cars, we do have coasters, that are minibuses.
Rented coasters or your coasters as a company?
Our coasters as a company.
Okay.
Yes, so transportation, that is all sorted out. We transport you anywhere you want to go. And if you're an individual, we also do have the small private vehicles for the company that will transport you to any destination you want around the country.
Okay.
Yes, for the group we use coasters, but for an individual, one or 2-3 persons, we use the smaller vehicles to any destination you want. Yes.
That's quite amazing. That it also adds a brick to credibility that you're already grounded to be in position to own your own company vehicles.
Yes.
That's really great. But when you talk about a group, like you've often mentioned, what is your maximum capacity when you're talking about numbers? I mean, what is your maximum capacity? How many people can you accommodate for a particular trip?
During now, because of the corona pandemic in Uganda, we are accommodating a less number. We're now taking 25 people. But before the COVID pandemic, we used to take more than 20, 30, 35 people, 40 people, yes, sir.
Okay, so Martin, tip. Yes, Balaba capacity nene. Sorry, edimu average 20 people. Naye kati ntunuulira nti I'm in Uganda for holiday. Tonight, Sunday evening, it crosses my mind. I want to take a trip to Mountain Renzori. Yes. Is it just a call away tomorrow morning, or I have to book a week before? How is that?
No, you can book with us. If, let me say, for instance, you are planning to travel next Saturday, the next weekend, you just call us days before. You make the bookings, we'll give you a receipt, and if you want an individual, 1 or 2, 3 persons, we will offer you transportation, the driver that will take you to your destination, and until the days are done for the vacation, to bring you back to your desired destination. That's what we are here for, yes.
Yes. You didn't emphasize very well. what is the lapse of time between booking and when the trip is? So is
you
there
can do your booking 2-3 days before your departure day. Yes.
Yes. Okay. There is a question here.
Yes.
Moe Hannington, this is a gentleman here in Norway.
Yes.
He says, thanks for the show. Can the proprietor of Golden Safaris mention the most interesting man-made and natural features which tourists can visit and remember the whole of their lives? You can think through. Secondly, how much does it cost to Moeya for 2 days?
Okay. Now, to respond to that question, the physical places and the God-given places, let me mention a few. The God-given, we do have Maction Falls, we have Kidepo Valley National Park, we do have Aru Falls in Gulu, we do have the River Nile in Jinja, source of the Nile, we do have Mountain Rwenzori, a snow-capped mountain in western Uganda, Queen Elizabeth National Park. And for the physical places that are man-made, we do have Osoko Resort in Jinja. We have the slide in Jinja. Jinja has got plenty of new activities that people didn't know about. There's the slide, bungee jumping. We do have some good places in Kampala here, just to mention a few.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Mwesi Hannington, thank you for that question.
And also to add on that, in Kampala, we do have some people come from abroad when they are not so much interested in seeing the nature places, but they want to experience how it is like to live in Kampala. We do have the ghettos. Most people haven't experienced a ghetto tour, but we can take you around different ghettos of Kamocha, Katanga, and these ghettos actually, big names have come through these ghettos. People are out there are so talented, but most people, whenever they come, they're interested to go into the nature part. Yet there are also some other places that you could visit around and see. Churches, historic places like Rubili, the Uganda Museum, you learn about the Uganda history, so many places.
Yes, thank you. Talk about the places, the physical places to visit, but there is also food. Food that is typically Ugandan.
Yes, absolutely, it's there.
For example, a Norwegian living, who has lived in Norway or in Europe for the whole of his life, have to get a different feel of life when he visits Kampala or Uganda. Which type of foods?
First of all, if you're in Central,
Sorry?
if you're in Central here, there's matoke. Of course, some people haven't taken longer testing matoke. We do, when you go to Jinja, we do have the Rolex, that's for the snacks. The Rolex is a very popular snack around Uganda. When you go to the north, we do have ugali, that is akalo. Then when you go to the West Nile, we do have, I'm forgetting the name, sorry. I'll get into that. I've forgotten the name a little bit of West Nile food. But we do have different foods from different areas.
Okay, because Golden Safaris, this is a trip planner or one travel company. Yes. So one's expectation is that when you say you plan tours around Uganda, one's expectation is that you can swing around some of these cultural stuff like the dances. You highlighted that was it the Iteso dance?
Actually dance.
Sorry, actually dance. And then about the foods, a little more about the foods, which one would expect if someone is to visit Uganda. Because I'm actually asking this in line with your, like, for example, your planned trip. on a planned trip? Am I eating pizzas, fried rice, chips and chicken, or I'm getting a feel of Uganda? How is that?
Now, you're getting a feel of Uganda because whenever we do organized trips, we do give you the real taste. We don't give you chips or pizzas, no. We'll give you real food, cooked food, with different sauce. That is fried goat meat, cow meat. We'll give you anything that you feel like tasting, any sauce, any food, but it's cooked. We don't order from restaurants because we want you to feel the natural part of Uganda.
Okay, thank you so much for casting a light on that. While breaking down the different activities during your forthcoming trip, you highlighted the actually dance. Yeah?
Yes.
Why particularly the actually dance?
Actually dance because where we're going, we're near northern Uganda, so most people that are there, they're from north. So we had to put it into the activity so people can, because most people don't know how the actual culture is, so that's why we chose it in particular.
Okay, your breakdown, if I may just flash through your flyer, just a minute.
Okay.
Sorry. Where is it? Davis, if you could just cast this flyer on the screen. I'm failing to pick it up here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Something I was to ask. Okay, there were a series of activities you took down.
Yes.
Okay. For example, in Acholi, it is Acholi dance. Okay. If someone is to visit Bunyoro, should someone also expect the Chinyoro, the Western dances?
Yes, absolutely right. We do organize when you go to any place around Uganda. When you take your any place around Uganda, we do bring forward that culture part so that you can get the feel of the place, how the culture. You learn more about the culture of a place. Now, for instance, if you go to Bunyoro, we'll teach you. We'll bring for you those dancers. They will dance for you. You'll see how the Bunyoro culture is. We'll take you to the museum of Bunyoro. You learn about the history of Bunyoro. Yes, we do all that.
Okay, because that
You
was
feel at home.
very important to underline, because I need to know that why choose you? Okay, so I need to know why should I choose you over the rest? So because you're mentioning food and then the traditional dances and then the tourist attractions and okay, in case there is something more, you'll cite out that. But let me read this message. Still from West Huntington. I'm missing culture sites in his list. Underline that. I request that he include them and emphasize them. There are places in Munyoro where there is boiling water from the rocks. I think there are many interested in visiting such places. Okay, can you include them?
Yes, those
Maybe
places.
be your homework in case they are not on your list, but you could say something in case you have them set.
About that, Mr. Anton,
Huntington.
me and Huntington, yes. Me and my team, we haven't yet put it on the list, but the next time, maybe when I'm invited here, I'll come back with it on the list for you to know more about it.
Okay, thank you. Figmatic boss, I see you're watching, and to all those I haven't seen here that are tuned in, I want to thank you and thank you for keeping Euroforum upfront. You do us a great service. As we wind up, Martin Tip,
Yes, Mr.
aka Tip. West Huntington actually is insisting on something very central that I also agree with. That these cultural sites, the tourist attractions and things like that,
Yes.
should actually be fronted when you're putting across a concept like this or marketing a business like this. But I want to imagine that maybe you are so at the moment it is basically dance, the popular tourist attractions and that. But I think that will be put to the list of the homework.
Yes.
As we wind up, in your last remarks, sell to the world, sell to a Ugandan in the diaspora, a Norwegian here in Norway, an English in England, sell to them golden safaris, and let us know how to access you, both digital and physically.
First of all, I want to thank everyone out there that has come through to support us. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all. If you want to travel with us, you can simply visit our office at Equatorial Mall, basement floor, shop number 305, and you can reach us on our social media pages. You can reach me through Travel with Tip, that's on Instagram, or my Facebook, that is Tip, or you can contact us on our numbers that are below on the screen. You can reach us anytime, any day. We'll be there for you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for surviving the wave. Like I said in the start, that as the world is getting off its knees, some businesses have managed to get back to their feet. Others are still crippled and others have totally shut down. But thank you for being strong. And we hope to have you next time when you're stronger than you are now. To you, our dear viewers, you do us a great service, and we want to thank you for always choosing Euroforum. We've been with Martin Tip, aka Tip, one of the proprietors of Golden Safaris. Thank you so much, Davis Vukenya, the man, our digital and technical head. Thank you for the great service you do in the broadcast and all that in that line. This has been Euroforum. Moses Mugisha is my name. Thank you.